Welcome to this special episode of ioLANCHE. Normally we talk about deep philosophical issues that involve a lot of brain power and thinking, and to achieve that, you need some good coffee, or in my case, some good tea. I'm not against coffee, I just drink tea more often. And so for that, today we have the Ember mug. It's a new thing. It was funded on Indiegogo in 2015. I backed it because I thought it was really cool. And it came like 3 days ago, so we've been kind of testing it, using it, and I just thought we should make a video about it because it's just so awesome. The company, the Ember Tech, I don't know if that's their corporate name, but that's their website. They started in 2012 with the idea, started putting it together, put the prototype. Indiegogo actually made it all the way through the crowdfunding project, which props to you guys for actually doing that. A lot of people don't make it that far. And it's a great product. As far as I can tell, everything that they said it would be. And you know, that's great for a first-time company. First product, first company. They seem to just be nailing everything, and it's awesome. So first up, we'll have a look at the packaging here. You get Ember on the casing, and then big orange separation crate. But no, I actually felt like the packaging just felt so premium. You know, like a real product, like not some like Ziploc bags from an Indiegogo or something. As far as the design of the mug itself, we've got a push top lid, which works pretty well. The only thing is you gotta make sure it's screwed on all the way, otherwise it does like to dribble. And it's got a touch capacitive button on the Ember logo, and it's got 3 different modes. It'll give you battery readout, it'll tell you whose Ember it is, in case, you know, you've got just so many of them, you're like, is this my Ember mug? Yeah. You can touch it twice and it'll tell you whose it is. You'll like, and then it also has a temperature readout of the liquid inside of it, which I actually really like, because you know, you pour your coffee and the constant test of, is it the right temperature yet, right? And you're either like worried about burning your mouth, or then you didn't drink out of it in time and now it's cold. Like all of that goes away with the Ember mug, because it'll tell you it's at 170 degrees. You're like, that's too hot, you know. And then the Ember mug will let it cool until it reaches the target temperature you set for your mug. And then it'll send you like a notification on your phone saying your mug's at the right temperature. And then it's got a battery and a heating element inside to work along with the thermos aspects of it to actually hold the temperature that you set it at, which is really awesome. So then once it gets to the temperature you want it at, it'll hold it there for about 2-ish hours. It also will heat water a little bit. Like if you pour some like more lukewarm water, like 122 in it, and you want to like get it back up to your target temperature, it actually does it. I tried that out today. It went from 122 to 137, which is where I left my tea at. And the app as well, so it comes with an app you get off of the Android store or the Apple store, and that's where you set the settings and Bluetooth connectivity and all that sort of stuff. Coaster, right? It charges pretty easily. You don't have to like plug it in or nothing. It's got just like a charging mat. It's not technically wireless, but it's pretty close to it. The charging mat has this little grip coaster on the bottom, but it likes to pop out because the cable on the bottom is like snaked in there. As far as the functionality and what it says it does and what it actually does, those all seem to line up like perfectly. It also looks really nice. I mean, as far as a mug goes, you know, you're like, it feels designed, it's nice to hold. It's got a little bit of weight in the bottom of it because of the battery and heating elements, which throws off your ability to like tell how full it is sometimes. So maybe that makes the fill indicator a little bit more useful there. So the only 2 major things to make sure you know about is that it's hand wash only, and you can't microwave it, because it's a lot more like having a phone than it is having a mug, right? So you don't microwave your phone, and you wouldn't dishwash your phone. And this has like electronic pieces in it, and batteries and lithium-ion charging capacitors and things like that. So don't microwave it. That would be bad. The only few quirks and bugs that I've run into so far is that the app notification, when it tells you it's at your target temperature, sometimes it'll say it's like -1 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little cold, but you know, maybe the developers like to their coffee that cold. Generally though, not all the bugs are really like ancillary. They don't harm the functioning of the product. It still heats it to the correct temperature that you set it at, and the fill level indicator, even though it jumps around sometimes, does steady, and then, you know, it works as intended. In essence, the Ember mug, in my opinion, is just the best mug I've ever used. It is a little on the expensive side. It's $150 right now. I got it for a little less because I did the early Indiegogo. But you can go to their website, or apparently to a couple of Starbuckses. They've got a partnership with them. You can buy Ember in a Starbucks, which I think is really awesome. And you show, like if you're on a launch shoot, or if you're just at work all the time, and you've got long commutes or something, you want to keep your coffee at a particular temperature, this is the mug for that. The only complaint that I really have is that it's only 12 ounces. So I find myself normally like finishing my coffee or my tea before I feel like, you know, I needed the heating element necessarily for it. But, you know, you give it a refill, have a few, at some point you'll be, you know, just sipping it throughout the day, and it'll work. It'll heat it for about 2 hours, and then it works like a normal thermos. And so I don't know, it's a little bit departure from our regular set of ioLANCHE videos. I just thought it was just such a cool thing that we would show it to you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, then let us know in the comments down below, or hit that like button. And if you're like, no, only overthinkers, bring back Ben, then, you know, you can hit the dislike button and we'll just make some more overthinkers. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this review of the Ember mug. And to everyone on the Ember team, you did a great job, and I like your product a lot. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.